Hello. Hi, how are you?
Hi. Is it okay if I follow you to see some of your patients today?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about the patient we have?
We have Ryder Kind. Was admin. He had admin for a right pressure ulcer. He had diabetes.
Okay.
He also came in with hyperglycemia. So, and we're going to administer his insulin. The first coverage is on a sliding scale.
Okay. So the patient is receiving. Why specifically is this client receiving the medication? I think you just told me that. And what action does the medication have on the body?
It helps for the cells to get the glucose. The insulin helps takes glucose and get it into the cells, so it maintains his glucose levels and keeps him within normal range.
Great. When should you question administering this medication?
Whenever it's not in the normal range, so you always want to take the glucose level beforehand, because that will deplete whether he needs some insulin or he's not. If he's in within the normal range, then that's when you would always see. You would ask that, and also if he is expressing hypoglycemic signs, so that'd be like tachycardia, palpitations, diaphragms, or shaking.
Okay.
You would definitely question it then, because the insulin will actually drop his blood sugar, so you don't want to. If he's hypoglycemic, you don't want to get him insulin.
Okay, makes sense. Does this medication have a therapeutic serum level?
It does not.
Which vital signs must be monitored?
There's no really specific vital signs that are correlate directly in with giving insulin, but however, you definitely got the blood glucose level check. So that's the main thing you got to do. Your particular hospital will do the vital signs. We actually do Q8, so every 8 hours they take vital signs. So you don't really have to have the vital signs right there, even though they're listed and they just got taken. It's all in the patient's chart. But you got to make sure that his blood glucose level is checked before you administer insulin.
Oh, okay. Which physiological parameters should be monitored when the medication is being administered?
You're going to look for signs of hyperglycemia or hypoglycemia, which I spoke about earlier, where it's going to be a diaphoretic or palpitations, tachycardia. And then you want to make sure that anaphylactic shock is definitely, you want to make sure that he's not having an adverse reaction to the insulin as well, too. So you want to make sure that you got the right insulin
Okay.
to give in.
What interventions must be taught to the client to ensure medication is administered safely in the hospital setting?
Well, the hospital setting is a little bit different than home, because we're here and we're going to make sure we check his glucose level and make sure that he's eating on a regular schedule and eating before he gives his insulin. So we actually will regulate that a little bit better than when he's at home. So whenever he's at home, he's got to make sure he's being compliant with eating regularly, eating the right diet, and eating before he takes his insulin, and also checking his blood glucose level on a regular basis.
Okay. What are the side effects and potential adverse reactions to this medication?
Like I spoke about earlier, being hypoglycemic is going to, like I said, go into tachycardia, the diaphragms, or the shaking, and then so you got to worry about that, and always just watch him so he doesn't go too low. So and you're gonna worry about on the opposite end of it. If he's hyperglycemic, he's going to be drinking a lot, urinating a lot.
Okay, good to know. How will you know this medication is effective?
Whatever's the blood glucose level, whenever you check it, it's back within the normal range.
Okay.
It's going to be 70 to 120.
Great. I think that's all the questions I have to ask. Can I come in with you while you administer the medication?
Absolutely.
Great.
Outstanding. We're here to administer your insulin. We did vital signs, and then your blood glucose levels running a little high.
What was it?
It's 290.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so we're going to get you 6 vital signs today.
Right.
Ready? Can I get your name and date of birth, please?
Ryder time, 67.
You're good for 67.
Thank you.
Alrighty, like I said, we did your vital signs and took your blood glucose level, and you're going to be getting some insulin. Are you allergic to anything?
No, I have no allergies.
You know which insulin you take on a regular basis?
Yeah.
MPH?
Yeah. Yep. That's right.
That's MPH.
Couldn't remember the name of it.
Where are
sorry.
you normally taking your insulin shots? Do you do them
In my arm. I like it in the fat in the back of my arm.
fat in the back arm?
Mhm.
Perfect. Awesome. Fantastic.
Got enough of it there, so.
Alright. Earlier when we took your vital signs, you had a pain level. I know that brought you in because of your diabetic pressure ulcer on your right foot. Your pain level is at 1 now. Is it still remaining there? Or is
Yeah, it feels pretty good.
it
Yep.
okay?
I'm
So
good.
it's not elevated or anything?
Yep, it's perfect.
Awesome. That's a good sign.
Thanks for asking again.
Righty. So we'll make sure we got the right insulin here. We got MPH. Already signed you. Pop this bucket first. Alrighty.
I love these new computers.
Yeah, right.
They're really cool, aren't they?
I thought that was touchscreen.
Yeah, I have a touch screen at home.
And they will
They're nice, aren't they?
verify Mismatch med. Mismatch med, see. Got the wrong, I need the regular insulin. Is the regular out there? See that. Click on that button. See. Bear with me, I'm just checking your chart to make sure that there's a sliding scale. Alrighty, got the regular insulin now. There we go. No, that's Amazon page, yeah. Now we are rocking. One more time.
Okay.
Like I said, you're going to get your blood glucose level was 290, so you're going to get 16 units.
Alright.
How long have you had diabetes?
Oh, a long time. 20 years, I think.
20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Are you eating appropriately and to maintain your...
I was, except for the last 9 months or so. Kind of, get bored with the diabetic diet.
You know not to shy away from alcohol.
Not to shy away from alcohol?
You need to shy away from alcohol.
Oh, do I? Oh, alright. I'll try to be compliant.
Alright, I'm with Dawn gloves.
Small ones though, huh?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Got big poles.
You're not gonna hurt me when you give me my shot, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna try to be nice and easy with it.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, so I'm going to take out my alcohol swab and swab the top of it. Always swab the top of it to keep the germs. Make sure it's sterile. And then he's going to be at 16 units, so we're going to pull back to 16. Air in. Basically replacing the air in the bottle helps insulin.
I'll tell you when I can see it.
Yep. It's right there, the 15, 16.
$15, $16, yep.
We're going to do this in your right arm.
That's
So
alright.
we're going to pull your shirt up.
Fat.
On the back, yeah.
Where my fat is.
Yeah, there. Alcohol swab there.
Sorry.
There's. Then we're gonna put holding the arm. There you go. And that's the shield over the needle. And we'll have to make sure that one, so put a little cotton on to make sure, and we'll discard this in sharps. So Lily, how's it feel? Okay?
Yep, you did good, thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you. Can I get you anything else?
No, I'm
Okay.
just gonna take a nap now.
Okay. And
Thank you.
you know about your where you're taking insulin as far as eating your diet and stuff. Here's your call out if you need us.
Thank you.
And then if you need anything at all.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, wash my hands. And then alright, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for letting me tag along with you.
Absolutely.
I just
You have any questions?
yeah, actually, I have a few more questions if you don't mind. Were there any pertinent pieces of information you reviewed before administering the client the medication to the client?
Absolutely. What I was talking about earlier is make sure that check the glucose level first, so we know. Like here with the sliding scale, you kind of know how the glucose level is. You know, give the amount of insulin to cover for the coverage.
Okay, that makes sense. Did this information affect your decision to administer the medication?
It did absolutely, because you got to know how much to give.
Okay. And did this information affect how you administered the medication?
No, I gave a sub-Q as I knew going into it.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks, all right.